Good morning, Pugglemania, my paw-maws and paw-paws. Some of you wanted to see how I brush their teeth. Yes, I'm still in my PJs because I probably will be most of the day because it's cold and rainy in Georgia. And when it's cold and rainy in Georgia, I sit by the fire and I have to do a lot of video editing from my YouTube channel. See, Ginger's getting excited. It's food time, so I always measure out their food using this this really cool. They're all getting hyper here because you can smell the food. Slinky. So anyway, I always measured it out to 3/4 of a cup using this measuring cup. And of course, they get Unleashed homemade dog food. So many of you are using this for your dogs now, which I'm so happy for all the messages I get. Thank you. Saying that your dog's diabetes medicine is less. And Ginger just sits here and whines for her food. And Slinky goes in there and chases his tail and plays with his new toys that Auntie Krista got him. So I heat this up. Yum! Smellometer's going off. You don't have to heat it up, but I heat it up for 30 seconds. They get so much joy out of their sense of smell. So I have the margin to do this. I know not everybody does, but I don't have to get to a job. I can just take my time and do all this that I do with the dogs. But no shame, whatever you feed your dog, I'm sure that that's what's best for them. Only Mama knows. So after I feed them, after I heat it up for 30 seconds, oh yeah. See now, this should be a scratch and sniff. Smells amazing. Then I take it and I put my finger in it and mix it up. I know. Make sure there's no hot spots. And then I use this. I'm taking my time, you hush, for their slow feeder. It takes them 4 times longer to get it out of the muffin tins. I tried using the slow feeder that they market on Amazon, but the pug's nose couldn't get in the slow feeder slots. And that just is frustrating. Ginger was just frustrated. So this is, these are my version of the Puggles slow feeder. So yeah, just mixing up Slinkies now, making sure there's no hot spots, yeah, so he doesn't burn his little tongue. And then I just separate it out into the different compartments in the mini muffin tin. Let's see. So, again, about the only thing my son-in-law says, the only thing you don't do is chew it for him. But mock away. My babies, they get the treatment. I don't care. But, yeah, so we make their dog food about every 3 months, depending on if Ada's here, we have to make it, well, yeah, it's about every 3 months, I guess. Ada eats it too when she's here. That's my son's dog. So it's I'm kind of doing it faster than I normally would because I don't want y'all to think I'm totally nuts or that my Puggle pups have me totally whipped, even though we both know they do. So then I will take their muffin tins. You hush. Make them wait. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay, Slinky. And put them in their designated spots. Don't give me your lip. Really. Gotta have the control over the food or you have no control. So while they are doing that, eating, I am going to use this wildly organic coconut oil that I get from Brad Becker's bread company, who Sue Becker actually knows all the vendors of all the products that she sells in her Brad Becker food supply store. So I am confident that what it says on the label is actually in the jar, because I trust her to know the vendors personally. Now, in the wintertime, I don't have to, I just can get it out of the jar, smash it on here. I've never used this. I'm not crazy about this corn because it has a squeaker in it. And I don't know, none of my other toothbrushes I've ever bought from Amazon has squeakers in them, because it feels like this is more like a toy than it is a toothbrush. But anyway, I just go like this and spread some oil on. It's actually, coconut oil is great for my skin too, so whatever I get on my hands, I spread on my arms and legs. This is Slinky's toothbrush. Put some, I threw away 2 toothbrushes just because they've used every one of the bristles up on it. But they were my favorite. They were my favorite kind because I could get the coconut oil down in the grooves on the other 2 that I had, where I can't really do that for these. And so yeah, I just spread now in the summertime, I'll spread it on here, then I'll have to put it in the fridge. But in the winter, I keep my house at about 60 degrees, so this, so the oil stays pretty solid on the shelf and everything. So then, by the time I finish this, they're done eating. And then, see Ginger? See Ginger down here? Look at her. She knows. You ready to get your tooth brushed? You ready for your tooth brushed, huh? You ready? See, she loves it. You want to go to the bathroom? Get your teeth brushed? Okay. Is Slinky ready? Where's Slinky? Slinky. There's Slinky. Okay. Well, my hands are covered in oil, and we go to my bathtub, and I put one on each side. I tell them to sit. I say release, and then they eat these in my bathtub. And there you have it, folks. All right, I moved the camera into the bathroom. They're not happy that it's taken me this long to get it done. So they're sitting here. You can't see them, but they're down here. Well, if I'm moving. All right, well, anyway, they're sitting there waiting patiently, and I will put Ginger's on this side of the tub, and I will put Slinky's on this side of the tub, and I will say release, and they will come get their, let's see if you can see them. There they are. Eating there and getting their toothbrush in my tub. That way, I don't have to deal with the cleanup and cleaning up the oil and everything. And that'll keep them occupied for a good 5 to 7 minutes. Peace out, Puggle world. Have a Puggle Mania, Puggle Princess. That's it from here at the Puggle Palace. And have a wonderful day. Y'all are awesome. It's been a couple minutes. They're still chewing on it. Honestly, if your dog lets you brush their teeth, I would highly recommend just putting the coconut oil on a toothbrush and doing it that way. And like I said, the toothbrushes with the grooves are the better kind, but I can't see, I guess they've discontinued those on Amazon. I haven't been able to find more of those. They love their toothbrush time. Good Lord knows this is about the only thing this bathtub's good for. I gotta get me a soaker tub in here eventually, but yeah. When the water comes up to your knees, and it's hardly worth getting in the tub for, so. But it keeps the coconut oil in the tub, and it's easy, maybe when I clean the bathroom, I just kind of wipe down the tub and get rid of the coconut oil. So I don't know how many minutes, it's about 10 minutes I think have gone by. She is still getting every little piece of coconut oil off of that piece of corn. And she is biting it. You can hear her bite it hard. She's not just licking it, she's actually putting her teeth down in there and biting it. I think Slinky probably does more licking than biting, but definitely helps his breath. Talking about you. No Puggle breath shaming on this channel. Am I breath shaming you? No, I wouldn't do that. Are you Mama's baby boy? Oh, yes, you are. I see you. I see you. I know. You're a good boy. But his teeth has improved quite a bit since he came to us. He was quite a mess, and now